Earl Cowper. Earl Cowper KOO-pər was a title in the Peerage of Great Britain. It was created in 1718 by George I for William Cowper, first Baron Cowper, his first Lord Chancellor, with remainder in default of male issue of his own to his younger brother, Spencer Cowper. Cowper had already been created Baron Cowper of Wingham in the county of Kent in the Peerage of England on 14 December 1706, with normal remainder to the heirs male of his body, and was made Viscount Fordwich in the county of Kent at the same time as he was given the earldom, also Peerage of Great Britain, and with similar remainder. He was the great-grandson of William Cowper, who was created a baronet of Ratling Court in the county of Kent in the Baronetage of England on 4 March 1642. The latter was succeeded by his grandson, the second baronet. He represented Hertford in Parliament. He was succeeded by his eldest son, the aforementioned William Cowper, the third baronet, who was elevated to the peerage as Baron Cowper in 1706 and made Earl Cowper in 1718. In 1706 Lord Cowper married as his second wife Mary Clavering, daughter of John Clavering of Chopwell, County Durham. Lord Cowper was succeeded by his son, the second Earl. He assumed the additional surname of Clavering. Cowper married Lady Henrietta, younger daughter of Henry de Nassau-Dover-Cork, first Earl of Grantham, a relative of the Dutch House of Orange-Nassau, and a count of the Holy Roman Empire. On the death of Lady Cowper's elder sister, Lady Frances Elliot, in 1772, the second Earl's son, the third Earl became Lord Grantham's heir general, and on 31 January 1778 he was created a Prince of the Holy Roman Empire rights first by the Emperor Joseph Roman II. He was allowed by George III to bear this title in Great Britain. Lord Cowper's second son, the fifth Earl who succeeded on the early death of his unmarried elder brother, was a Fellow of the Royal Society. The latter was succeeded by his eldest son, the sixth Earl. He represented Canterbury in Parliament and served as Lord Lieutenant of Kent. Lord Cowper married the Honourable Anne Florence, daughter of Thomas de Grey, second Earl de Grey and sixth Baron Lucas. In 1859 she succeeded her father as seventh Baroness Lucas. They were both succeeded by their son, the seventh Earl and eighth Baron Lucas. He was a Liberal politician and served as Lord Lieutenant of Ireland between 1880 and 1882. In 1871 managed to obtain a reversal of the attainder of the Scottish lordship of Dingwall, which had been under attainder since 1715, and became the fourth Lord Dingwall as well. Lord Cowper was childless, and on his death in 1905 the baronetcy of Ratling Court, the barony of Cowper, the viscountcy, the earldom and the princely title became extinct. He was succeeded in the barony of Lucas of Crudwell and the lordship of Dingwall by his nephew, see Baron Lucas and Lord Dingwall for further history of these titles. Several other members of the family may also be mentioned. Spencer Cowper, younger son of the second baronet and brother of the first Earl, was a politician and barrister. He was the father of one Ashley Cowper, Clerk of Parliaments, two William Cowper, Clerk of Parliaments, the father of a William Cowper, Member of Parliament for Hertford, and B. Spencer Cowper, a lieutenant general in the British Army, who was the father of Henry Cowper, Clerk of the House of Lords, and three Reverend John Cowper, father of the poet William Cowper. William Cowper Temple, first Baron Mount Temple, was the second son of the fifth Earl. The Honourable Henry Cowper, second son of the sixth Earl, was Member of Parliament for Hertfordshire for many years. The family seat of the Earls Cowper was Panchanger in Hertfordshire. Other seats included Rest Park in Bedfordshire, Brocket Hall in Hertfordshire, Melbourne Hall in Derbyshire, and a townhouse at 4 St James's Square. Cowper Baronets of Ratling Court 1642. Sir William Cowper, first Baronet 1582–1664. Sir William Cowper, second Baronet 1639–1706. Sir William Cowper, 3rd Baronet 1665–1723, created Baron Cowper in 1706 and Earl Cowper in 1718. Earls Cowper 1718. William Cowper, 1st Earl Cowper, 1st Baron Cowper 1665–1723. William Clavering Cowper, 2nd Earl Cowper 1709–1764. George Nassau Clavering Cowper, 3rd Earl Cowper 1738–1789. George Augustus Clavering Cowper, 4th Earl Cowper 1776–1799. Peter Leopold Louis Francis Nassau Clavering Cowper, 5th Earl Cowper 1778–1837. George Augustus Frederick Cowper, 6th Earl Cowper 1806–1856. Francis Thomas de Grey Cowper, 7th Earl Cowper 1834–1905. Arms: